There he is, the tiger of the hour, or tiger of the day, that is. Tiger Dash, getting ready for his big medical Miracle Match Marathon. Welcome everybody, Judson here for our second installment. There is our patient, Dash, along with Tammy. We are down here in his habitat in Roar Ridge. Dash has been shifted out while they caretakers are securing the crate to his door. We're going to be going in and seeing that process, of course, since today is going to be full of behind the scenes glimpse. But we saw Dash, our patient, star of the day today, enjoying himself on what's kind of a brisk and cool morning here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. You might be seeing a little snow coming down. I even see Pandora coming over. Oh, okay. That's right. And so towards the end of Tammy's live post, we're teasing a couple things we're going to be doing with Dash today, and in addition to his exam, and we're going to be guessing Dash's weight as well as those paws. We just had a great comparison of those giant tiger paws against a pretty large rock. And truth to tell, I was going to come down here and start the live post. Dash was just kind of hanging out on his cave, and Tammy's voice was heard, and Dash perked right up and turned around from me and was curious about what Tammy was doing. So nice that she's come to join us, and Dash is getting to enjoy her company. But nonetheless, today is all about Dash, because Dash, we have Daisy, one of our miracle cats, and I think that Dash definitely falls into that category of a miracle cat or miracle tiger, being found just hours old at a breeding facility in Indiana. We had no idea when we were called to rescue 4 big cats from this breeding facility that we'd be coming across just an hours old tiger cub. And now to look at Dash, over a year old, hitting all of his tiger landmarks, and now today having one of his annual wellness exams in addition to his neuter, and us being able to take you along and show you every single aspect of the behind the scenes nature that goes into these days. Well, it's a very exciting opportunity, and we're so happy to have everyone along. And so obviously the ball is kind of rolling, and so look, Dash heard the hum of a UTV, and as I mentioned earlier, he's shifted out of his room right now. I see Teresa and the caretaking team who we saw in the hospital have now arrived.
And we have a goal of...
That's right. So we're setting goals for ourselves for each one of our live posts. Tammy had set a goal of 250 on her last post, and my goal is $500 on this live post. And there's
trying to trump.
I am. I do try to up the ante. I just have to. And kind of like Tammy said, there's not just that shiny Facebook donate button on the bottom of this post. You can call us at 320-245-6871. You can always go to wildcatsanctuary.org and find our donate button there. Tons of different ways to have your gift tripled. So as you can see, caretakers have staged the 10-foot trailer up at the building here. This is where they're going to be rolling Dash's crate to.
He's ready. Yeah. Would you like on the door? Who would you like to be? Do you want to do the door? Sure.
Just a couple finalizations between the caretaking staff about what's going to be happening. You can see caretaking manager Teresa kind of leading the helm. I see Tigress Winona giving her input on the move as well. You guys would have seen this 10-foot trailer when we were highlighting some of our rescue equipment last week for Miracle Match.
They're going to go let him in his room if you want to follow.
Alrighty. Alright, we're going to be entering the interior building of Roar Ridge. As you can see, Dash is in the middle room here, and I also should mention that all in here.
I'm just going to, before he comes in, get the door slides so that our arms or poles aren't right in there.
That's Elise just confirming that the door slides are going to be off, so they're going to be able to easily manipulate that door when Dash is in the room.
You want me to
And again, Dash does not have access yet. We're going to hear a radio call before Dash is given access. Loving seeing all the weights for the guesses, everyone. Also can see the temperature that the building is being held at. It's about 30 degrees outside. Hey, Kathy Sutton, thank you for that gift. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate you helping us chip away at our $500 goal on this post. Up comes the guillotine door, and in comes Dash. Chuffing and truthfully rather eager to get in his crate. A cat like Dash, who was raised here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, is going to be a little bit more prone to being perhaps even excited about something like a crate. But I'm hearing chuffs from our patient. You can see Elise kind of using this crook to open the door. Obviously, you can see that this crate has been secured. Oh, in comes Dash. This is also really giving us some scale for Big Tiger Dash. And the door is closed. Lots of guesses on Dash's weight. We're getting plenty of scale here. There was Elise calling for a double check that the door is closed and the lock is on. You can see Rio 2, who's got a little treat bowl for Dash. And Elise is just going to be using that little shepherd's crook tool again and is going to be pulling that door closed. It's amazing to see how well oiled our crew is here at TWS. I'm hearing nothing but chuffs from Dash as well, if you guys can hear those as well. Lots of chuffing, mister. Welcome everyone. If you're just tuning in, we are in the inside building of our interior of our Roar Ridge building, That's Tiger Dash, our patient today for his medical miracle match marathon. This is our second installment of the day. Tammy checked in with the team as their kind of pre-meeting was taking place for the big day. As you can see, Dash is in his crate. He did an awesome job of hopping right in there. I did a little mentioning about how a cat like Dash might be a little bit more comfortable about the crating process after being raised here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So it was great to see him jump in and give us little chuffs, and so far as being an excellent patient. And it's even cooler too to see the team just kind of working in such syncrasy here, getting the straps undone, closing Dash's interior door to ensure that it's going to be double checked and locked. And then I'm also going to be talking a little bit about some of the protocol that's taking place right now, but we're not actually seeing, which is how our gate protocol. And so we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But I'm going to take this opportunity to go through some comments here. Loving seeing all the guests for Dash's weight, and I also am loving seeing everybody mentioning that they gave a gift and who've been donating. We have a goal of $500 on this post. I've been seeing a lot of guests for weights as well. That's even better too. We're going to be guessing Dash's weight. We're also going to be guessing the length of his paws. I'm wondering how big those tiger paws are. You can see, I can hear Dash chuffing. I'm taking a sit for a second. You'll see the caretakers spin the crate here. Good job, Mr. Dashers. And look at Dash. It's awesome to see him just sitting down. You'll see the open hands that the caretakers have on the crates as well. Little bump here, Mr. Dashers. Awesome job.
I'm just going to double check everything.
Yep, that's Tammy falling behind me just to double check everything. Here's Winona sending Dash off with the best. And Dash was a little uncomfortable by going up in the crate, but you can't blame him if his environment is changing a little bit, and there was a little bit of a bump. Good job, mister. Good job. What do you think, Winona? He said, he's going to do a great job. He's going to do a great job, I say. Yeah, there we go, Mr. Dashers. Nice job. Loving all the positive reinforcement for our patient number 1 today, Mr. Dashers. He got a little nervous as he was kind of going up into the trailer. A little bit of a bump there for him, but it seems like he's calmed back down and knows that he's in good hands with our expert caretaking staff. And as you can see, this is our 10-foot enclosed trailer. We're going to be sealing this trailer up. Caretakers right now are actually chaining down the tires to the bottom of the trailer, and then you're going to see that 2-inch strap going across the top of it to secure it. Even though this is just a short trip up to the hospital, we obviously want to ensure that Dash is going to get there safely. And so another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I mentioned a little bit inside, is that obviously you were seeing all kind of some of the safety protocols happening during a cat move unfold in front of you. Tammy going back and doing the double check. Elise ensuring that the lock was closed and that we're radio calling that Dash is in transit. So those are some of the things that are unfolding in front of you, but there's other things that are happening. So one thing that adheres to our big cat moving protocol is that gates need to be closed. So we have our Cougar Cove gate that is closed, as well as our exterior or main gate that is closed. And so we have Lynette or Joan who have communicated that no one is to come in or out of the gate while this big cat move is happening. As well as that Cougar Cove gate to remain closed until it is opened and closed by the team that is leaving or exiting the main part of the grounds.
I will double check it. Chain's on 2 pins with the second chain.
And here comes Tammy just confirming some of the locks that they're putting on Dash's room. But going back to the protocol that I was talking about, in addition to the gates, is that for the staff that aren't involved in the move, you can see the locks have been put on the trailer here. I'm actually going to walk out in front of the vehicle. But for the caretakers that aren't involved in the move, they are able to still do some of their caretaking duties, but not all of them. So for example, they're not able to go into a habitat and clean while a big cat is being moved. For example, if there was an emergency, they would have to leave that habitat. There would not be able to be a double check on that lock, and it would not be a secured habitat. So just another example of how safety is always, always, always going to be top of mind when we're working here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. We have a scotch-free safety record, and we certainly intend on keeping it. And at this point, I'm sure that's something that many of you have identified, and I'm sure that's one of the many reasons why you guys lend your support to us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. People safety and cat safety is paramount. But the show must go on, obviously. This is just a taste of the awesome behind-the-scenes look you guys are going to be getting of Dash's Miracle Match Vet Day. There goes our big fella pulling out, secured in his enclosed trailer. Tammy's coming, and I'm going to hop in, and we're going to follow them up to Rescue Bay.
We're going to follow you. Okay.
We're going to follow them up to Rescue Bay, and then we're going to conclude the post and then pick back up again. Yep, looks like a little sign blew. It's been blowing like Oklahoma around the sanctuary lately. But I'm going to check in on some comments now that I'm cruising around here. You can see the Cougar Cove exterior gate that I talked about. Andrea Casey saying donated. Andrea, thank you for that. Very much appreciated. That gift is going 3 times as far for cats like Dash. And I also appreciate, Andrea, that you mentioned that you donated. Unfortunately, Facebook used to show us when people gave during a live post, but it doesn't. So I help or appreciate you giving me a little help there, and so I can give you a big old thank you. And I'm seeing tons of stars coming in. Thank you, Karen Elliott, for those stars. Susan Mintz is asking, when are we guessing his weight? So we'll be getting his weight, and we'll formally kind of make sure that we have everybody on board and everybody's guesses in before we reveal it today. Because like I said, this will be just one of a handful of live posts that are going to be taking place throughout the entire day. All right. Going to be backing up here, and the trailer is going to be backing up. Look at the animal care center. I can see Joy, Vet Tech Abby, staging at the entrance to Rescue Bay. That's caretaker Elise working her magic, doing some backing up there. And I hope everybody's been enjoying themselves so far. I know it can be a little hectic during some of these behind the scenes stuff, because I'm trying to work in tandem with the caretaking staff, and obviously you need to be swift and deliberate when anything cat related is involved here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. So if some of those comments got missed out, I and Hannah will be sitting down and getting to everyone's questions or comments. We'll be checking in on those weight guesses, and certainly thanking everyone who's given gifts, be it stars or donated on the post, maybe called in to give a gift. It is just a day to celebrate all that you guys make possible, and to celebrate that support going 3 times as far. So I think we'll drop the gate here and see how Mr. Dash is doing. We're going to roll him into Rescue Bay, and I am going to conclude the live post after that. And I love see we almost have 300 people watching here today. Great to hear so many have tuned in for Dash's big day today. And a chuff, of course, from Dash, letting us know that the trip was just fine for him. Lots of chuffs from Dash. Great to hear. Great to hear this patient is still remaining optimistic about his vet day, because not all cats like vet days, Mr. Dashers, and so far you're doing an awesome job. Yeah. All right, they're going to be rolling Dash into Rescue Bay, and I think we're going to be signing off again just for now, because there's going to be a lot more behind the scenes action coming here from TWS for Dash's Big Vet Day. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you all again for helping us get that much closer to our Miracle Match goal here. Awesome job, Mr. Dashers. Awesome job. Oh, brother, nice job. All right, everyone. Stay tuned. We'll be checking right back in with Dash as we continue his Miracle Match Medical Marathon. Excellent job, mister.